interesting cast. Wasn't blown away. I'm not gonna lie. This was an underwhelming. Last season, I was like had more of a pop, in my opinion.
And I feel like when you have that kind of cast from last season, you have to follow up with a big cast. And I didn't feel that way necessarily with this one.
No, you had so we got Matt Barnes, NBA champion, Alicia Baumgartner. She's a boxer. Candace Cameron Bure. How do you say her last name?
Not sure.
Okay, we'll go with that. We all know who that is, obviously. DJ Tanner.
Full House.
Yeah. I almost said Stephanie for a second. That's incorrect. David Charvet. He's an actor. Brandy Glanville. Colin Gosselin. One of the children of John and Kate. Oliver Hudson. Actor. Brother to Kate. LaShawn McCoy. Football player.
He'll probably be good.
Noted Eagles running back. Maxim Namov. Namov? I always say his last name too. Olympic figure skater. He obviously, his story was very much amplified during the Olympics and the tragedy of losing his parents. Awful. Ruby Rose on Special Forces. Ruby Rose, who, let me tell you, it seemed like things were not like we hadn't seen her much, and then she popped up with that stuff about Katy Perry, and then we didn't see her. We didn't.
She went to go film Special Forces.
More of it. Yeah. So, and then we have Hannah Stocking, who's a comedian. Bree from Selling Sunset. And then Mauricio and Alexia, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Umansky, they're both on the father-daughter duo.
They tried to run back the Teresa and Gia thing.
Exactly. And then they threw in George Santos just because they love throwing in some controversial politician.
Right.
I saw that and went, I can't say I'm looking forward to that.
No, I don't know why they're like, we have to do this.
Yeah, because the whole point of the show too is to kind of give these people like a redemption arc and for them to tell their story and grow and evolve and
overcome things.
Yeah, and I don't really have any interest in watching him do that personally.
Yeah,
so, but I kind of thought there'd be maybe more athletes. I feel like sometimes there's bigger
the thing
athlete
with the
names that pop.
Is they actually don't do as well as
they
you
weirdly don't
see them doing.
I think it's like gets very frustrating for them and then they quit.
Yeah.
David Charvet, literally no clue who this is. I'm so sorry to this man. French-American singer, actor, model, and Baywatch and Melrose Place.
Oh.
And he was married to Brooke Burke.
Oh.
For like 10 years.
Okay.
Okay, so that name means a lot for my parents.
Right.
You know, they'd be like, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Super fair.
Pretty underwhelming, and I never really watched the full seasons. I always just like pick up here and there.
Yeah.
I'm not too bent out of shape about it, but I understand as a avid viewer you are.
I do love watching the show. Yeah. But I will there wasn't, and I kind of love when I know that they did the father-daughter duo, which I like, but no couples. And I do like when the couples are on together too. Right. I feel like that's
maybe
always good.
Because they had two the last time. Yeah. They were like, we'll take a break this time.
Yeah. Not as many pairings. It's really just the one of having Mauricio and Alexia do it together. And then the rest is very hard. My heart goes out to Brandy Glanville because she has been through a lot. There's been a ton going on. I can't even imagine how she's navigated this all because you see like the cast photos is crazy. Didn't she say she's like a parasite in her face or something? I don't even know. I'm not quite sure to even speak on what was fully going on there.
Yeah.
But good for her for deciding to do this show because that's really hard.